Okay, to transform Streetwise into robot mode, first, as always, remove the accessories. So here, if you have this gun tabbed in on the bottom, go ahead and untab that and put that to the side. Now, the first step, which is very difficult, is you need to bring out this panel piece here. So you're going to have to pull, bend, and stretch this plastic just to pull this piece out, to get that tab piece out like so. And do the same on this side. You're going to pull, bend the plastic, stretch it so you can pull out this piece like so. And I kind of recommend maybe shaving down a little bit of that tab so it's a little bit easier. But anyways, once you do, then from up here you want to split this and untab it here on the top so it opens up a little bit like so. And then now you're gonna rotate this out, but this is all it goes because there's also a tab in here. So in order for you to completely rotate it, you're gonna have to first get a good grip, hold here, press down, and you're gonna want to pull out, bend, and stretch the plastic so you could rotate this around. And you're doing that all because of this tab here goes into that slot. So you're gonna have to pull, bend, and stretch the plastic. So do the same on this side. You want to pull, bend, and stretch the plastic just so you can get this to rotate all the way down like so. Once you do, then we can come up to the top. So let's come up a little bit so we can see. And now here, what you want to do is push down these tire pieces, which forms his forearms, and then we can rotate it out 90 degrees. That's on this panel here. And once you do, here you want to rotate his arm out 180 so the tire's facing the top. Do the same on this side like so. Once you do, now you can finish rotating this out all the way so you could see it forms his arms. And it's probably a good idea just to spread his arms out a little bit to get some room. And then back to the bottom, you could see these two front pieces that form the front bumper. Fold them down and in like so, and then you could fold this down and in, and then you can go ahead and rotate this down like so, which is also bringing the top part of the vehicle holding the sirens down like so. And then this piece, rotate this like 90 degrees, and then here you want to lift up this panel piece holding the siren lights open. This is a little hard. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to pop off the connection from the ball joint. So bring it up like 90 degrees, but like so. And then you can rotate this all the way around, and then you could see you bring it down to tab it in into his back like so. And then this top, let's come up a little bit here, trim the top. You can go ahead and lift his head up like so. Let's come up a little bit more. Okay, then now we could finish these arms. You could pull down on the double hinge to straighten out his arms. And this part's a little bit tricky, but you need to pull out his hands. You need to have like really strong fingers to do this. Bring it out like so. Do the same on this side. Get a good grip on this hand with your fingers to pull this out like so. Once you do, straighten out the arm, and then you can kind of adjust that the way you want. Now coming down, well, let's spread his arms out and just lift up these side panel pieces so it kind of untabs, and then lift it up all the way. Do the same on this side, lift it up all the way. Now we can come down here to the legs. spread his legs out at an A stance, and on the back you can see you're going to bring down these panel pieces like so. But first, I forgot this step. You need to pull and extend out to extend his legs. Pull and bend out like so. Now here, this small rectangle piece, you want to rotate it down, and it is on a double hinge, so you can manipulate it where you're rotating it, where this tab here goes into that slot right there, like so. Do the same on this side. You want to rotate that rectangle piece down, and then on the double hinge here, you want to manipulate it so that this tab here will go into that slot up there, like so. Okay, now that we could finish bringing down these panel pieces, which you could see this tab here is in the way, and it's a little bit too long, so you need to pull, bend, and stretch the plastic. Well, first let me show you the slot where it goes in. There's a slot it goes in. So pull, bend, and stretch the plastic just enough where you can get that tab to line up, tab it in, and there you go. Do the same on this side. Pull, bend, stretch the plastic, push down this panel piece, get that tab to line up to the slot, tab it in. Once you do, then we can go ahead and straighten out his legs, and now to his feet. Rotate these feet around 180 and lift them up 90 degrees like so. Rotate it around 180, lift this foot up like 90 degrees like so. And then let's come down a little bit so we can see. Now we can just go ahead and adjust him the way we want. And last thing, give him his accessory, give him his handgun, put it in his left hand, because I think he's a left-handed auto protectobot. And now we have Streetwise in his robot mode. This is a really nice looking robot mode. There's a little gap here that doesn't bother me because this is not a masterpiece, so you know, it should be expected along with mainline retail, so it doesn't bug me. And here, little things here like his side, it's not really covered because that panel piece went up to cover his chest. But, you know, that's not an issue for me. It doesn't really bother me. But all things considered, this is a really nice looking figure. So now you can just pose them the way you want. And now we have Streetwise in his robot mode.